Hi everyone, it's paper pumpkin time. This is the March kit. And so far I have not ordered for next quarter, but I probably am going to because I think I'm gonna like April's for sure. Anyway, Memorable Meadows, March 2024. And full disclosure, this came yesterday, which was Friday the 15th of March, which is early for me. I don't usually get it till around the 19th, so yay, because the 11th is when they ship, which was Monday, and I got it on Friday, which would just blew my mind. Anyway, I was on my way out of the house and I was going to babysit my one granddaughter, and so we opened it together. So, yeah, it's all a mess and open, but there's some really pretty things in here, so I just want to show you. And we got a green, it had the pale blue tissue paper, garden green Stampin' Spot. I'm sorry this is so glary. I took off my Altenew mat, my white mat, and now I can't figure out where I put it. I'm sure it's right in front of my nose, but it's not jumping out at me right now. Anyway, so this mat is a little more glary is the whole point of that conversation. So this is the stamp set I think was originally supposed to be with it. It says spring heartfelt thanks, excuse me, heartfelt thanks. I'm making words up. Do I have this backwards? I always turn it the wrong way. Now I have to put the light on a little more because I can't see it. All right, this is not gonna work. I need a little bit lighter color or different tone. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. Pulling out card bases because okay, it's the little things that matter. Have a beautiful birthday. You've been on my mind, and heartfelt thanks. It looks like spring when you turn it that way, but it's heartfelt thanks. And then the flower. So this is the last box that the add-on dies for January, February, and March will work. But look, there's more. You know what? Maybe it'd be easier to show you. They gave us the inserts to put in your storage container if you use them. So they gave us this flower too, Daisies for You. Oh, they even tell you. Memorable Meadows is the one I just showed you that goes with the box. And then the extra is Daisies for You. And this is the artwork for the stamp. So this looks like it might be two-step also, like these would color in this. Yeah, it is. Look at that. So you get the stamp, which you can just color, or these look like they fill in the flowers and the leaves for this. And maybe even the stems. I'm not exactly sure. I guess this is stem. I don't know. And then the flower centers here. Yeah, and then there's little dots, two dots. Two dots? One dot. No, two dots there should be. Oh, here. Here's the other one. Because the one flower is smaller than the other one. So there's a smaller and a larger dot. And a bunch of little splatter dots, which I like for backgrounds. So yeah, two stamp sets this month. Yay! And wait till you see these card bases. So we also got iridescent sequins, glue dots, and dimensionals. Like a, let's see what kind of dimensionals they are. Are they the mini ones? No, they're regular size dimensionals. And large, a little bit larger glue dots, which I like. And then small and large iridescent sequins, adhesive sequins. Okay, and then the card bases are gorgeous. There are three. There's three of three. They make 9 cards with this kit as intended. And they're on the front and the back. Look at that beauty. Now, I don't have, this coordinates with some Meadow set I don't have, but I have a couple older ones I can use, and these beautiful flowers. They're not daisies. They look like cone flowers, but I don't know if cone flowers come in white. What flowers are these, everyone? who's out there and is a flower buff. And anyway, they're front and back too. And this one opens this way. So for the cards as intended, we'll do that. But that's, that to me is two card bases or two card mats, excuse me, on some other bases. And same with this one, although it's pretty, folded in half. It's a continuous lake or pond in the background with some mountains and the wildflowers and trees. Very pretty. And then we have the one with the trees. Now this one would be a little, well, that's pretty by itself. And then this can be also more just wildflowers. So it looks like oil painting to me, not watercolor even, but oil painting. What do you think? Anyway, there's 3 of those, so 9 cards, and then the envelopes are all the same this time, and they go all the way down the one side, but this side is white. And it's just like an abstract background. So I don't know, I might use 1 or 2 of them, but there are 9 of those, and they're rounded this time, so that could make an interesting, let me make sure I only have 1. An interesting embellishment like along the side, but I would have real trouble covering this up, maybe in the background. I don't know. I don't know if I'll use them, maybe to cut die cuts out or something. And then there are these purple vellum. These are vellum sheets. I don't know if you're going to be able to see through. Yeah, a little bit. I don't have the light up real bright, but you can see they're vellum. You can see through them. So there's 3 larger ones this size. Let me tell you the size of them. Oops. About, if I turn the ruler the right way, not quite, like 1 7/8 inch maybe, roughly, by 1 3/4 roughly. Yeah, they're not exact. And then anyway, the other ones are smaller. They're longer, but only about 1 inch or so wide. So they're meant to go like behind these labels. So we have some like half circle, like an arch label. We have some long labels that are flagged with just a little bit of gold on them. And then we have these that are gold all around. They're shaped labels. 4 of those, 4 of those, and 4 of these. And here's the instruction sheet. Oops. Oh, and I forgot these. There are wood pieces in here. Hang on. Turn that upside down. Okay, so we also got wood pieces. Hello, Callie. Come on, you can stay up here with Mommy. Come up here with Mommy. Come on. Sorry, my cat came up. She's exploring. So we have some trees and some leaves. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. So there's only 1 for each card. Let's see if we see. Yeah, so they have a leaf. They have like a vellum and then a leaf and then this upside down arch with heartfelt thanks on that one. Here they have You've Been on My Mind with a wood leaf and vellum. I don't know that I've ever gotten vellum in a kit, maybe once before, I can't remember. And here they put a tree on one that didn't have a tree and Have a Beautiful Birthday and a vellum. So just gorgeous. The images are just gorgeous. You would not have to do alternatives if you didn't want to, but of course I will. Also, I have from my jewelry making stuff, I have paint that is meant for coloring wood, and I just bought these, I bought these at Amazon, right? These silicone brushes. I tried to use one of them for something the other day. Anyway, look what I found in my stash. I did actually have one silicone tip brush from Martha Stewart Crafts back when she was doing um, enameling. Yeah, enameling where you just paint it on the metal. But I have torch enameling, which I haven't done in ages. I might try that again this summer. Anyway, these are perfect for painting on wood with, I think the paint I have is vintage. Anyway, I might paint a couple and I might leave a couple natural because they do add a little something to the cards there. So that's it. I'm gonna get organized and come back and make one of each as intended, and then I'll see you soon. Okay, everyone. So when you first open up the instructions, it sort of has all the components you need for each card, with the exception of the glue dots and the dimensionals, which it shows on the more detailed sheet. So this tells you which labels and things you'll need for each card and what stamp they used. So we're going to go ahead and do the stampings first. I have my labels here. Because these are photopolymer, I have a scrap paper and I also have, this is actually a Stampin' Up! Foam mat, but you can use like a mouse pad, or if you have a cutting mat thing, anything that has a little bit of give to it, it helps with photopolymer stamps. So we're going to do all our stamping first, and let's just do one at a time. So we'll do have a beautiful birthday, maybe. Is this the one? Yes. And I'm going to test it first on the scrap paper, and it worked beautifully. This is my larger garden green stamp. Worked beautifully, but now I have to try and do it straight on here. We'll see how I did. Sorry if my head was in view. So there's the first one. Gorgeous. And then for now, I'm going to just set these aside. I will clean them when we're done. And then this one is Heartfelt Thanks. Now they're showing it. I think they stamped it sort of upside down with the gold at the top. Yeah, so if you go back to the detail page, yes, they turned this. No, they did it this way. I'm sorry. See? Okay. So, my bad. I just, ooh, got a little bit of green ink on my instructions. Not a problem. Tuck it behind my coffee so it doesn't hopefully happen again. Okay, it is dark 30 still, and of course with daylight savings time, it's darker now than it used to be in the mornings, but the days are longer, so yay. This week we've had some gorgeous weather. We got a little bit of rain yesterday, but not a whole lot. Okay, and I'm going to just rub that off for now. And then the last one is You've Been on My Mind. And let me see which way they stamped it. Which way they have the gold going to the left for the card. Since we're doing it as intended, you could do it however you want. Now this one will be hard for me to get straight. Let me bring my light in a little better. I think I did pretty good. Yeah, I rocked that just a little bit. I got my Y a little bit. So don't rock them, just go straight down. Sometimes it's hard, I know. But, okay, so we're done with that, and we can get rid of this now. We have all our sentiments stamped. Yay. So, let's go to instruction number 1, which is the one that has the water, a little bit of water, and the tree, and the smaller purple vellum, and the Have a Beautiful Birthday. Okay, so what do we need? We need glue dots on the tree. Okay, so they have the darker part to the front. And they have one there. And they have one over here. Okay, then they don't put, they did put some on the vellum too. 3 on the vellum. They were kind of tough to see. I think on the sort of the paler side, this purple vellum has a dark front and a paler back, just so you know. And they just put them, looks like, across the center. And then they put that down first. And they put it right about here. So you can still see some of the water. And then they put the tree down. I think there's a sea lighthouse stamp set that has little birds if you want to put birds on. And then they use dimensionals, I think. Yeah, only 2 dimensionals on the Have a Beautiful Birthday, and they put them here and here. So let's get those out, lay this down. These are very fast and easy, but beautiful cards. And now, with me, I probably want a glue dot up here. They don't do that, but I'm going to, because I don't want that getting caught in the envelope or anything. That'll go on top of that wood tree. So they have it like this. Make sure that's straight. Yeah, pretty straight. So we have 2 dimensionals here and here, and then I put a glue dot up there. They do not show that being done that I can see, but I'm doing it. And that's card number 1. Now they do have some of these. So let's put a couple of these around. They had 2 little ones and 3 bigger ones. It looks like, I don't know. Almost looks like they had 3 sizes. 1, 2, 3, and some down here. 1, 2. That's card number 1, if you need. Okay, so let's go on to card number 2, following the instruction sheet. This is for the one with the trees on it. We've already stamped heartfelt thanks. This uses the larger vellum and leaf. Okay, so we need glue dots again for the vellum down the middle again. They don't seem to show through this dark purple vellum as much either. No, well, you can sort of see them, but when they're on the card, you can't. All right, so, and then on the stem, facing which way? Are they different stems? Oh, they're different stems. It's this one. This one bends more. This one's more straight. It's the bendy one we want. And facing the tip to the right, they put a glue dot up here. And one each on the middle, oops, the middle leaf. On each side. And kind of as far up as you can get it that it won't show. Alright, so then we put that down. Now this is going part way over the trees. I guess I can get rid of this again. They have it sort of here. I don't know, I think I want it. Alright, I'll do it the way they did it. They have it about here. Somewhere like that. There. And then this, of course. Maybe. 1, 2, and 3. You can use your pokey tool, of course. And that goes like this. And then we have dimensionals. Again, only 2. They have one about over here and one about here. And it's going to go like this. And again, I'm going to put a glue dot over here. I just don't like not having anything on there. I'm going to try it there and see if that works. Hopefully. And they have it off-centered, covering the bottom leaf. They don't have that one leaf showing. Nope, I have to have that one leaf showing a little bit because the tip was in the way of where I put the dimensional. I got it a tiny bit crooked, but it's all right. And then we have our bling, and they only use 3. They're showing 3 sizes, but mine only look like 2 sizes, but that's okay. And they have a little more purple showing. We'll put the big one on the purple, and then they have a little one right at the edge of the purple, but mine will be on the blue. And then they have another, I guess it's a big one, I don't know, up here. I'm going to put it up a little bit. There we go. Okay, so that's 2. The placement of my jemmies is a little bit off. And then card number 3, these are so fast and easy, right? Is this gorgeous one that opens like this. Love this. Okay, so this is the straighter of the wood ones. And the dippy part of the leaf they have going down when they're putting the dots on. And again, glue dots on the back of the vellum, which gets covered up so much you really can't see the glue dots at all. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, weekend. It is Saturday morning, oh dark 30-ish. I don't know what time exactly. My cat woke me up actually at 5:30 today to be fed, which is a little later than she usually wakes me up. And my son was fast asleep, which surprised me. He must have been beat from his work week. Okay. Too much information, sorry. Anyway, all that to say, it's still dark and it has to be like 6:30 or something. Let me see. Computer says it's 6:50 and it is not pitch black, but still pretty dark out. And they have this up here, sort of coming about a 1/4 inch in from the edge, up above the center of that flower, so right about there. I think I have it there. Okay. A little bit crooked. Don't push down on it until you're sure. And then this they have going this way. So like this. And then on here we have 2 dimensionals, which is all I'm going to put on this time. They're on the ends because the rest of it will be on this wood. Now, normally I would put a little bit of wet glue in the middle there. I'm not going to bother. I'm going to do it the way they did this time. Or you could use a glue dot, but if you are just using the kit, you might run out of glue dots. Let me make sure that's sort of, it's not straight. There we go. Is that straight? Deb, get it on straight. There, that's straighter. And then we're going to add some bling, and we're done. 3 blings on this one. They have one here and here, and it looks like they have a large. Oops. And a small. And then another one up here. And I'm going to use a large and have it go off the vellum a little bit. Right there. Okay. Those are our 3 cards. Let me bring them in with their respective envelopes. So we have a beautiful day. I really do think birds are necessary, or butterflies or something up there. And heartfelt thanks is gorgeous. And I almost have heartburn though covering up that tree. And gorgeous. This might be my favorite background. This one and then the trees and then this because this is a lot of plain. But you know, I'll find ways to use them and then of course I'll keep envelopes with them. So this has been the making of the March paper pumpkin kit called Memorable Meadows, as intended, and I'll be back sometime next week with alternatives. Talk to you soon. Hugs, love, and peace.